Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Retro and Rare podcast, episode for a Metropolitan Monday. How do you feel about that?
It's good.
Fitting.
This is season 2.
Season 2? It's not a... bro.
We left it at a cliffhanger last time.
Okay. Aggravation levels, we're going to talk about it. This time, we're going to make it different. I don't want to be as aggravated with you on this podcast. How do you feel about that?
It's a new show.
So you're down, or you're just going to be an idiot and then continuously raise my blood pressure? You're not in my will, bro. So don't think you're going to make me have a heart attack and take all my shit. It's not happening. All right. We're not starting a podcast like this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've been gone. Has it been what, Doyle? A year?
Yeah.
People are saying it's about a year. I'm alive. I may be medically cloned. This may not. You know, what happened with your boy Gucci, man? They cloned him, right? Then they said they did that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure. They could do it to goats, apparently. So I don't know if I fuck with cloning, though. And I'm not a clone. Maybe. I don't know. But we're back, and the setup is cool. What do you think of the setup, Doyle? Honestly.
It's perfect.
I pulled the Peyton Manning audible at the last second. We were supposed to do it in there, which, I mean, let's just talk about the fuckery. We're going to get into everything, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get into what's been going on, the move. I understand all that. This is a new setting, but by now you guys know what the fuck's going on. We'll get into it. But the master bedroom, which I said, fuck it, I'm going to make it the game room instead of a master bedroom. I'll take the smaller bedroom because obviously collectibles, way more important than something like sleep or anything like that. So we were supposed to do the podcast inside there, correct?
Yeah, in the game room.
What did you think? It looked good or what?
It was a little dark.
It was dark, right? The lighting. I mean, the lighting in here is a little better. You still want me to get some kind of fucking studio lighting situation. Yeah, you just think, yo, here's the corporate card. I'm just going to buy a bunch of shit. You know, we got new computers. We got mics. We got, the camera, 4K. You can see my wonderful face and all my flaws in 4K, which I'm completely fine. And this is why we don't have you on camera.
I could do ultimate pan shots
You look
now.
like something from Troll Hunter. You ever see that movie? Really underrated movie. But you do remind me, and I'm not talking about the human characters, the Swedish people. I think they were Swedish. Anyway, Troll Hunter, very underrated movie. I put you on. You like that movie, right? You just like the end with the giant troll. Spoiler alert, I guess. I don't know.
Look at the new camera.
Yeah, the new camera is beautiful, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anything about cameras. You're the camera guy. This is pretty decent.
It's got multiple zooms. It's got 30x zoom.
You don't need to zoom in that far. Listen. Okay, but the point was we were trying to make the game room didn't look so good with the lighting, so we switched it up at the last second, called an audible. I think it looks pretty good. You get a little bit of gaming in the background, get a little bit of wonderful downtown Orlando, Lake Eola, about 85, slightly breezy on a Tuesday, even though it's a Monday. I just love the way the mic sounds, bro. It's beautiful. It's fucking buttery smooth, bro. So anyway, we're going to go through some topics, right? People say, I'll be honest, normally with the podcast, we put out, hey, send us some suggestions for topics and all this good shit. And, we get a decent response. This time, bro, I mean, Doyle, we definitely can't go through all that today. I don't know what we're going to do, or we're just going to take the good ones.
We got 8 hours of recording on the SD card, though.
Oh, yeah, that's a great topic. I mean, great. You brought up a good topic. Here's the thing. We're no longer going to do the show in the old format. We're just going to let this bitch run. Long form, conversation. We're going to be doing interviews with people in studio. I have so much cool shit set up. This is more of like bringing it back, first episode back, blah, blah, blah. And honestly, for the shit we have planned for the show, bro, it sounds pretty exciting. So having the new camera set up, we might get multiple cameras, do different angles. Of course, you're going to edit it. I'm not going to do any of that. For free, you'll be doing that as well. Yeah. And by the way, that's another thing. We're doing the show twice a week, Doyle, right? Tell the people.
Oh, God.
Are you coming here twice a week or not? Tell me.
It's going to be tough.
No, because I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to hold you accountable to this.
I'm not getting paid.
Listen to me.
I'm doing slave work over here.
No. Yeah, real bad circumstances you're in here, bro. Terrible. We do our little runs to Target. Do I not let you get your little Pokemon shit and all that bullshit? You just sneak in the cart like you're my fucking idiot son, and I realize at the last second, why do I have a Yoshi egg in my cart and M&Ms? I don't eat M&Ms.
That's the only thing I can get.
Yeah, so you work for Yoshi eggs and M&Ms. Sounds good to me. Great investment on my part. So, but yeah, you're going to edit all this shit, so if we get another camera, that's on you. If the people really want a Doyle cam, we're going to get it. I'll tell you what the number one request is. People want a pup cam.
They
want the pup. We're going to talk about
We
the
almost
pup.
had him today.
So what do you think I should do? Should I break down exactly what's been going on with the move and we can get into specifics like the pup, or you?
Yeah, it's fine. We got 8 hours.
I guess you're right. We do. Well, no, seriously. So I'll get into what's been going on with me and the move and all that, right? So I don't know. The show was last done a year ago, correct? So in that year, obviously shit has dramatically changed for me in the craziest way possible. Things that some of which I can't even talk about, I can't explain, don't even bother to get into. You know, we made a decision to stop the show because this guy works full time. I'm a loser. I'm unemployed. I don't do anything basically. And that's, well, listen, but that's one of the problems with my life was like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? You know, how many conversations have we had until the fucking wee hours of the morning where I'm just ranting to you about what the fuck I should be doing, and I have all this creative energy and I don't have anything to do with it. And, you know, we did shows here and there. We did the podcast. I've been doing the show forever, but it never really felt 100% right. And I really felt like it's because I wasn't living the way I felt like I should be living. Like full potential, be happy, do what you want to do, which has manifested this. But the process from last year till now has been insane. So, you know, me as a person, I've changed. I've obviously stopped drinking. I started doing that towards the tail end of the podcast. We talked about that. But like, you know, getting in shape, mind, body, and soul shit, like for real. And like all these things are super necessary in order to manifest things you want in life or get places you want to go in life. Like it's not all about, cool, I got a lot of sneakers and a gold chain and fuck all that shit. That's just my style and what I like to do. It's what everything brings you as like a whole, as a person. Like when you're in line and you're in tune, I don't mean to be too hippie, but Doyle, we talk about the universe a lot. I'm a universe guy. I'm not a very religious guy. I don't really know what the fuck the grand scheme is, but I believe in the universe. And because I believe in the universe, the last 8 to 9 months, a year of my life has led me in the craziest road possible. I've done, I mean, some of the shit, what I do on daily on Instagram is normal. I don't even really get into shit that's gone on or even getting into this beautiful fucking place and the process of that. You know, I didn't document any of it, but I'm here to talk about it because fuck it. It's content for the show and people want to know. And that surprised the shit out of me when we put out this thing. Most people just want to know what the fuck happened to me, where I've been, what I'm doing, and how I got here. And I don't know if I have 100% of an explanation for it other than I was on a journey to just be super happy and live the way that I want to live and just say fuck it. Like sometimes you just got to say fuck it. And I know where I was living, Doyle, you know, we've been chilling for fucking 10 plus years, is in the middle of fucking nowhere. Is it a beautiful place? Is it cool? Yeah, but for what I want to do and be productive as a human being, and bro, I moved here within 30 days. My life was dramatically different than it ever was in 10 years at the other place. In 30 days here. I mean, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Yeah, you got swans swimming in the background.
Do we? I mean, bro, listen. I was gonna bring up something kind of morbid. Something I only told you. I only told Jessica. I only told a couple people. I think I want to tell them, bro. This is the beauty of the show, bro. I just want to tell people. So these are some of the experiences I had. So you're talking about the view outside, and the view is beautiful. And I got 2 fucking balconies. I mean, this is so crazy, right? But about what was it, a week or two of moving in here? Random Tuesday night, 11 o'clock at night. Just chilling by myself. Listening to music, one of my boys from New York that I knew forever, a song came on that reminded me of him and he loved this song. And I went to fucking record a video of it and just send it to him. And I went outside and it was dead silent outside. It was, like I said, 11 o'clock, random Tuesday. And as the song's playing and I'm about to record a video, I looked down and I saw someone get hit by a fucking car, bro. Right in front of my face, no cops around. It wasn't like, oh, I saw the police lights after someone got hit. Like it happened. Like I was a direct witness, right? And the only reason I'm saying all this is because there's a life lesson in everything. And that humbled the fuck out of me right then and there, bro. That's how quickly, and the end result of the story is the man died. I watched him. He died. For sure died. Body bag, tape at the scene. It was terrible. And this shit happened right, you can probably look it up, fucking downtown Orlando, man struck by a car. It happened a few weeks ago. The only reason I'm bringing this shit up, and I hate to be morbid in the beginning of a show like this, is in that 1 second of me watching that, I realized how sensitive life is. And it's something like, yo, I know that already, man. Like, you don't know until you see something like that. And I've seen things in my life, but like, this was a recent reminder of like, yo, be humble, be grateful, like count your blessings, because shit could be done in a second, bro. All this shit means nothing, bro. Nothing. And you know, I already kind of knew that, but there's these reminders, the universe, and in my mind, so I feel justified. Sometimes I feel like, you know, when you drive around, now I'm in downtown, like I spent the first week being fucking, you know, Bruce Wayne over here trying to help out all the fucking homeless people, giving them money, and then I realized, bro, this is not, you know, and I don't film any of that shit, and I might tell you or whatever, I'm not into filming, giving fucking a homeless guy, you know, $20, and that's not my style. And the only reason I bring it up is because I was so like in shock compared to where I lived before to where I'm living now on a daily basis, that like there's these aspects of life that's like, you know, and that's just life. There's nothing you can do, but like giving them clothes and shit, it's just overwhelming at times, you know what I mean? And I feel terrible, and there's only so much you can do, and the world's not a perfect place, bro. And these are all things that I've learned in this last year. Like I went away for a year. Doyle calls it Buddhist monk mode. I stayed in my house, you know, when COVID came around, and it was one of those like, you know, everyone was quarantined, and I joked about like, no, you guys don't know what quarantine is. Like I'm quarantined. Well, that lasted this entire time up until a few months ago. What, 2 months ago that I moved in here? I don't even know anymore. My whole shit is a blur. You know, I had a lot of self-reflecting, I don't know what happened to me. I don't know if there was some kind of transformation, fucking cocoon butterfly. I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know. But I know
Buffalo Bill shit?
Exactly. I don't know. Could be Buffalo Bill, great big fat person. But no, for real. Like I feel like I'm a different person. I know I look like I'm a different person. I know everything is different about me, and it's different in the best way possible. Different with relationships with people in my family, different with relationships with romantically, different. I mean, all over the place, bro. And it's great, and I love it, and I'm here to share it, and I'm happy that it happened the way that it did. I mean, dude, I'm sitting here talking with a giant Porsche gold ring on. What is going on, Doyle? What is going on? I don't understand.
In downtown.
In downtown Orlando. Beautiful place, by the way. And, you know, the real goal here is we're working towards this. We're still opening the store. You know, a lot of people, I brought that shit up years ago with the VCR thing. It was always my dream. Vintage, classic, retro. Someone's going to steal that. That's fine. I want to open a retail store, you know, vintage shop, all this stuff. I've always wanted to do it, but in my way, in my style, and, you know, kind of like the old game room, right? Like the way that vibe was, I would bring that into a retail spot, and I would sell anything from vinyl to clothes and everything 80s and 90s collectible, and try to be at the ultimate fair price possible, not to fuck anyone else over that, you know, below market value and undercut people, but just, you know, so more people that I believe should get into collectibles can get into it, instead of it being a, you know, $3,000 rare game system or $5,000 fucking vintage shirt or some crazy shit. Like, you know, a lot of the times with collectibles, you know, the passionate people aren't the ones that are into it. It becomes a monetization game, and it's like, it's terrible. So, you know, that's the goal down here. So I don't want to lose focus that the real goal around here is to open that fucking store. And whatever we got to do that needs to happen, including you. You're going to eventually, I'm going to make you quit your job, your regular job, and then you're going to fucking work for me. And at which point I will pay you. I will pay you.
We got ambient sounds.
Oh, yeah, from the city, right? Yeah, we got to explain that. This is a city, although Orlando not being New York City or something, it's still a city. We're going to get crazy shit going on here. It might be there's Lambos and police cars and all kind of shit going on. So it adds to the vibe.
You want me to add the pan shots?
Don't. First episode, we're going to talk about touching the camera.
It's a new camera, though.
There's a lot of old fans that are going to remember the don't touch the camera or touch the camera die. That's still in effect. That rule has never gone away. I hate that you think you're fucking Peter Parker with the camera and you always have to fuck with it, zoom in. It's a goddamn podcast. Leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone. It's fine. I went out. I got the 4K one. I did everything you asked me to do so you don't touch it.
We're in the city, though.
Okay, you're going to do an intro. I don't even know if this show, we haven't decided while I'm doing the show if we're going to have an intro to the show yet. I have no idea. Are we going to use the old intro song? People love that. Shout out to my boy. I believe his name was Static X. I believe his name was. The guy that did the original beat years ago for the intro to the show, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was really cool of him. He's the legit producer. I believe that's his name. I don't believe he's on Instagram anymore unless I'm... Yeah, I almost said Static Selector, who is also a friend of the show. I shot, you know, he's my boy, man. I mean, Static is the man, bro. Also an amazing producer, but he did not make that beat or the chops up. You know, maybe someone will make a new one. Maybe someone will hear the new show. That's all Static did before. He just heard the show. He chopped up my voice talking whatever, and then he put it on a dope retro beat. I love it. So, anything else I should cover, Doyle? I know I didn't get super into... I kind of talked about Buddhist monk mode and all that shit. I don't know if people even give a fuck. All I know is, as far as that topic, generic Gary V shit, follow your dreams, blah, blah, blah. It's all true, but everyone's truth is a little different within that regard. But I do believe that you're definitely not meant to be on this earth to work some bullshit job that you hate doing just to pay your bills to live a mediocre life. If you're happy in that life, I got no problem. But if you have aspirations and you really want to do shit and you never do shit because you think you don't have time, you have fucking time, bro. And the time is worth it because you only get a certain amount of time here anyway.
I mean, you manifested a few things, you know?
Unbelievable, bro. I mean, really. And you know, you're one of like 3 people in the whole world that really, really, really understand what the fuck happened to make this happen, which is outrageous, but it happened and we're here. And I'm not fucking around no more. I'm on my A game. Like, I'm not playing. I'm fully going ham. The game room is going to be crazy. We're still waiting for furniture the 28th. Had to reserve the elevator. We can get into... Oh, I didn't even post the video, speaking of the elevator. So someone I know in the topic thing wanted to suggest something about the pros and cons of living here. And one of the cons, my only con, honestly, is the elevator game. So this place has 22 floors. I'm on 14. The parking garage is like the first 6. But the elevators are kind of busy. There's a mix of people here. There's like a lot of young, successful people that are like shakers and movers and in and out a lot. There's some older people.
Yeah, we saw like a tennis player, right?
Yeah, that
Roger
guy.
Federer?
Yo, he was.
Roger Federer?
He was 1,000% a famous something. You don't look like that with the curly fucking hair and he's got the fucking. Yeah, he looked like a professional tennis player, bro. I don't know who he was. It was very nice. Had a great tan, by the way. Had a great tan. It's because he's outside and he does things. Unlike me, I'm a vampire. But the cons are that the elevator, everyone in here has a dog, and we're going to get to the husky in a second, so everyone calm the fuck down. Nobody cares about anything I do. They're just like, what's up with the dog?
You have a dog?
The fucking husky outside that like visits me, unless I'm seeing things. I mean, is that dog real that comes to see me outside? Was it not just here before we recorded the show and I couldn't get to him quick enough? Yeah. So everybody with the elevator, right? The doors open every goddamn floor. Everyone packs in there. There's a lot of awkward silence. There's a lot of people on their phones, which we all know the internet's not working in the elevator. I see a lot of... Okay, let's get past that. So that is a con. And the real con comes in when you go shopping like I go shopping and bring a bunch of stuff upstairs. And I don't got this idiot to help me out all the time. And I got to take 70 trips. And then I almost locked myself out of this place. The door, but luckily I can open it with my phone. The door locks are all modern, which is one of the reasons I chose this building. Is this building is only 2 years old. So unlike some of the other buildings, which were nice and shit, this particular place being new has a lot of new. What's your favorite word, Doyle? Amenities. It's your favorite word.
But you don't even use them.
I know, and it makes you upset.
But you got the hurricane doors.
Dude, those doors are heavy as fuck, and they're serious. And the difference, it's Ace Ventura shit, bro. When you open, yeah, you could really do that with this shit.
I got festivities out there too.
Well, yesterday I went to a great festival. It was great. But I want to another thing. It's not a con, but it's something that I realized moving here. I don't, and most people do this. I don't like the balconies, bro. I don't like chilling outside. Like the height. I never knew I had like a thing with heights until I moved here. It's a little sketchy. Could be smoking a lot of weed and looking over the balcony. But I kind of enjoy it from inside with the door open.
I mean, when you're out there, you can do Biggie Smalls' Suicide Thoughts.
No, it's bad. Yeah. Terrible reference, by the way.
What do you mean?
You should feel bad for yourself.
What's
There are
that?
people, this is Mental Health Month, Awareness Month.
Oh, shit.
So how do you feel now, Doyle? Let that sink into your soul.
Well, you told people about the guy who got hit with a car. What the
I
fuck
was
is
telling
that?
people about that so they would be humble about life and realize this shit could be over in a second.
Oh, well, Mel said, right? Every day above ground is a good day.
It is. It is. What movie is that from?
Your boy Scarface.
I know. Exactly.
What about SimCity life? It's good, right?
Well, yeah, you call outside Sim City because it kind of does look like Sim City when you fucking look at people walking around in the cars and shit like that. You know, I never lived in a city. I mean, New York, I lived in Long Island my whole life. I've been to the city a million times. I never lived in an urban area like that. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. This little area here reminds me a little bit of New York City. I'm not going to lie. Just the one strip up there with the older buildings there. It's kind of a cool vibe. I love the fucking place. Still in the middle of designing shit. We got a lot done. There's still more to do. And it's a cool journey. I mean, I document it as much as I can, or I don't like to overdo that shit. So it's fun and I enjoy it. And pretty awesome. So, well, you got something to say, Doyle?
What was the festivities you got into yesterday, right? Or what was
Oh
it?
yeah, no. I was coming home at like noon, and I noticed there was a lot of people. The Lake Eola is like a popular thing in Orlando. People walk around. There's festivals. There's all kind of shit usually, and I just was like, why is there so many people? But then I saw what looked like kind of like a vintage clothing booth, and I was like, all right, well, of course I got to check it out now. But I came back to my place, and I just like, whatever, I put the shit back I was shopping or whatever, and I walked down there, which, once again, one of the most beautiful things about this place is I could leave my building and just go right there. Just walk downstairs, and I'm in the middle of everything. So I went down there and met American Dance Party. Shout out to them. The homeboy was like, the custom shirts. I got you 2 Pokemon shirts, bro. Fucking scumbag. I shouldn't get you anything. But I got you 2 Pokemon shirts because I'm not going to wear them. But I got a turtle shirt for myself. And what he does is, and I think it's him and a group of people. So I know it's saying him. I forget the gentleman's name. He was a cool dude. I met him. And I like to support like local shit like that, man. So, you know, I bought everything and I actually threw a little bit extra. And he gave me a discount, but I didn't want it. And I threw a little bit extra in, you know what I mean? Because I would appreciate if someone did that for me. If I, you know, made some custom clothing out of, they take 80s and 90s, sometimes in the 70s bed sheets, and cut out the good portions of them that have the best, you know, characters and stuff. And they're all legitimately vintage. And then he pairs them up with vintage, like flannels and some camo jackets and just make some patches. Some of them are front, some of them are back. I like them. I know that other people do it as well, but honestly, I thought it was pretty dope. So I supported him and I liked what he was doing and followed him on Instagram, the whole thing. But that's how you network with people too. You know, like I would love to like commission some custom shit, or I mean, if you ever need a gift idea or something like that, that's my steez right there. So other than that, there's a lot of food truck situation going on down there. You know me, I eat like a squirrel now, so I'm not partaking in any of that. Listen, food is fuel, Doyle. When you learn that, you'll be good. When you eat for pleasure, you'll be fat and gluttonous like yourself.
There's a lot of good places around here, though.
I know. I'm gonna be honest with you. While I'm talking shit, I'm ordering a lot of Uber Eats, and I gotta stop that too. I'm gonna say this: I can't be eating a meal for $45 anymore like that. When it's a meatball sub and a fucking thing of garlic bread, and it's like, cool, $57. Like, what's going on? Some people would say, Mike, get your lazy ass out, go down and pick it up. It'll be $16.22. I know.
Everything's walking distance.
I know, bro. I know. I'm terrible with the convenience factor.
I mean, you walked to Lake Eola, I hope, right?
Well, I did yesterday, yeah.
Okay,
I don't do it often. But I do walk to the cigar store like almost every day. Corona Cigars, shout out to them. Yeah, they're pretty dope. And I'm spending a lot of money on cigars now because it's so close and ridiculous. By the way, not sponsored by Red Bull, but shout out to the people at Kill Cliff. Best energy drink in the world. While I'm drinking a Red Bull, I get it. They hooked me up a while back. Yo, I couldn't believe it. They reached out to me. We were talking. And I actually like their shit because it's semi-healthy. It's no sugar and all this other shit, right? Well, they sent a fucking ridiculous crate to my house full of all their energy drinks. They came cooled. The fucking UPS guy was like, what the fuck is this? It's super heavy. I'm like, I don't even know what it is. That was back at the old house. I am reaching out, Killcliff. You got to hook your boy up. Send it over to the new place. I don't need to be drinking the Red Bull when they ain't fucking with me. I know we got a relationship. Hook your boy up. You down for some Killcliff, bro?
Yeah, but you already drank it, right? That's why you don't have it?
Every last can. I gave you, man.
It was legit, though.
I was giving them out fucking, I'm Oprah, bro. You get a Killcliff. Bro, I was going ham for everyone. The Joe Rogan one is my favorite. I think it's called Smokin' Joe. I might have just made that up. It is. I think it's called Smokin' Joe. I could be wrong, but you know. So anyway, shout out to Killcliff. Hook your boy up. I appreciate it. You want to get into some topics or
Yeah,
what?
we got
Because
topics
listen,
now.
we're not going. There's no segments. Might do item of the day. I got a couple of dope.
Yeah, I wanted to do
Pickups.
transition shots
Yeah,
and zoom in shots.
What do I always tell you, Doyle? People in hell want ice water. Or wish in one hand, spit in the other. See what you get first. Anyway, give me a topic, man.
All right,
And-
we got what's
Before
that?
you give me a
What?
topic, it better not be something I've already touched on. You're notorious for that.
For real?
Yeah, you're gonna be like, can you explain the move? And yeah, I know, bro. I understand, but I kind of explained it already.
We got new changes.
What does that mean? This is what I'm saying. This is exact, bro.
New changes. That's a good one. All right, no pickups. How about that?
I did get a lot of new pickups. That's pretty cool. Actually, almost everything you see on the table, aside from Ghostface and Carnage, is a new pickup. This Doom statue, I've been going ham with the statues. Shout out to Coliseum of Comics. A lot of people are really concerned about the Silver Surfer that I'm trying to buy. It's all that between the Husky that's on the balcony out there and Silver Surfer. That's all people care about. Will it fit on this ceiling?
Yeah.
Upside down, hanging here.
Yeah, but what about our favorite pickups that we went to get, the Sapphire Sandwich?
Oh, that was crazy. At Omega. Yeah, see, I forget that I did all this. The podcasts were only back today. That was, a month ago or something. Yeah, we went to the Omega store, which is a fine timepiece company that I love very much.
At Millennia, right? That's
At
a nice
Millennia,
mall.
yeah. Well, I don't even want to talk about how many times. Listen, it's really bad, and I have a problem. I need something like I need some structure down here. Because being this close to all of this shit is terrible. I still go on my adventures. I still go to the Goodwills. But having that nice of a mall that close to here, terrible. I'm in there every fucking day, bro. Look at the sneaker room. Now it's not even my bedroom anymore. It's a sneaker room. That's got to stop. I'm not bragging. I'm not flexing. It's terrible. I don't like it. I don't like it.
But you like all that shit, though.
Yeah, but I'm too compulsive, man. I'm too compulsive. I got to curtail that somehow, man. I don't know. I just, if I see something and it speaks to me, I got to fucking have it, bro. Look at this stupid GameCube shirt thing I bought. Dolce & Gabbana shirt. I never bought a Dolce & Gabbana shirt in my life. That one hit my soul hard. Had to have it. I was just like, I don't know, man. My priorities, everything is fine. I'm not like, I'm not down to my last dollar and I just bought a Dolce & Gabbana shirt. I'm not one of those guys. But I am trying to be semi-reasonable with the fuck I'm doing. As I sit here like a fucking whatever. By the way, speaking of that, Arcade 1UP, like, when are you going to hook your boy up? They ain't sent me none of this shit for free. They told me it was going to, and they didn't, so I had to go out and buy it. I got receipts, too. They told me they was going to send me shit. This is back at the old house when these things first dropped. I lost the patience.
One of them bit the dust, though.
Oh, yeah, man, that's true, bro. The Street Fighter one broke. I was one of the first people to buy the fucking Street Fighter one when it came out, and that thing just broke.
Damn.
I don't know. It could be a power.
But you got the new shit, right? Which ones?
Oh, yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom? Bro, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, I already had this one, which was the Marvel superheroes. Now, I will say, not that I'm mad about it, but they did mix up the games in there. Like, this one has Marvel superheroes. This one, like, there's a couple of crossover games that are like, well, wait, that's on the other cabinet. But the cabinet artwork, the lighting, all the light-up marquees, bonita. I love it. I think it's great. It's beautiful. All right, give me another topic, bro. See, this is the problem already. I'm getting ranty.
All right, so we got the masks. This is post-COVID.
Oh, you know what?
So we're like right there.
Here's the thing. So in Florida, now we've always been, I think, we're probably the most liberal with the masks ever since the beginning. Like, most places didn't even give a fuck, even in the height of it. Like, unless you're like a real corporate, if you're in fucking Macy's, like, they're gonna make you wear a mask. The local mom and pop stores down here, ever since the beginning of it, they don't give a fuck. But it's good to see that now, because at the end of the day, look, I know people died. I know it was serious. I get it. We're way too far into this. People still wearing masks. It's over. It's annoying. I don't like it. It's soulless. I don't like looking at people and I can't see from their fucking nose down. I just don't like it. It's an inconvenience, and I know I sound like I'm being fucking stupid. I don't care. I've been inconvenienced enough. It's over. But listen, now I go to the mall, there's no more masks. There's only a few stores that still make you wear masks. And you know what? I still go to them and I still shop and whatever, but it's like, bro, enough is enough. We got to return back to life, bro. It's a thing. Like, I know I sound crazy, but like us being like mindless looking zombies all wearing masks, like mentally it fucks with people, bro. Never mind, what about all these people that spend all that time in the house? Granted, I came out on the other side of it. What about the people that didn't come out on the other side of it, that spent that much time locked up in their house and now they're out and about, and it's you're seeing the difference in people, bro. I don't know. So anyway, I don't like masks. I never liked masks. I respected it in the beginning because I understood it. It doesn't mean I have to like it, but I respected it. At this point, no mas. No, I'm done.
There's some shops, though.
I know. The record store, which I love them to death. They're great. I love that record store. I walked in there yesterday, and they're like, you don't have a mask, you can't come in. I'm like, I just went to the mall for 2.5 hours. I didn't have to wear a mask. Thousands of people there, bro.
Yeah, but there's some stores inside the mall that...
There's a couple that are, Neiman Marcus. All that money I spent at Neiman Marcus, you cocksuckers still going to make me wear a mask in there? Linda? Thank you, Linda. Whatever.
They're just doing their job. You gotta be safe.
I know, I get it. Look, I get it. I'm just, I'm not feeling it. Anyway.
I feel like people that are vaccinated should have been vaccinated by now.
Yeah, but hello,
so
I didn't get
fine,
vaccinated.
right?
I'll never get vaccinated. Guess what? But guess what? I'm sure shit gonna tell motherfuckers I got vaccinated so I don't have to wear a mask. Now, I'm not going to be able to travel out of the country. My girl wants me to go to fucking Italy with her and get all kind of fucking fabrics for, she makes dresses. And I'm like, well, I don't, she tells me every day to get my passport. I'm like, I don't have a passport. What are you talking about, bro? I'm just chilling, dude. What do you mean? Like, what? I don't get it. I don't know. I'm not a world traveler. I never have been. I don't know.
Well, you got the Top Gun.
Yeah, this is a great, found this 99 cents, bro. Goodwill. Dude, phenomenal fucking hat, bro. I have way too many hats too, by the way. You know the deal with that. Both closets are fucked. All right, what else we got? We got something else?
All right, we got the PS5. You finally got it, right?
Thank you to you. We will not disclose your place of work, but you got me a PS5 for retail price. No bullshit, no nothing.
I mean, you sped through traffic like a fucking maniac. I think,
but
right?
hold on.
Oh, God.
I drive like a grandma 99.9% of the time. When you called me that day, this was like, how far? That was a while ago now. When you called me and said you have one in your hand and I can come and get it. What the hell's that? Cops coming, bro? Bro, the feds? Chill, bro. What happened? This is what I'm talking about, man. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about the PS5 shit. I don't know. Anyway, this kid called me. I sped through traffic. If I'm self-incriminating myself, I'm blaming this all on you. And you ain't getting my lawyer. So, I do appreciate you doing it. Here's my problem with PS5, though. Here's the problem. I don't use it for anything. You know what I do with it? I play Gran Turismo Sport on it. That's all I do. A PS4 game. I do like MLB The Show. It is cool. It is cool. But my problem is there's not enough games to justify it. I feel like they pushed it out and forgot about it. I mean,
What about Call of Duty?
yeah, I got that too. I got the newer games. I don't know, man. Well, you know what it is. I'm just being a scumbag because Gran Turismo 7, they delayed it another year. Another year, bro. Like 2022, maybe. Which, But anyway, look. The PS5 as a system is a great system. The hardware is great. I love the controller. I like the cosmetics of it. We've talked about this. I just think it's underwhelming with dedicated titles using the new technology. I don't know. I feel like PS4 had a better launch of games and it felt, I don't know. And never mind the fact that, why can't they make enough for people to have them yet? Why are we still on the same bullshit where people I just want to buy one. I'm not paying $1,000. What's going on? Did you get any more at your place?
No, that's it.
Wow.
And they said they're not coming back until 2022.
For real? Damn. And the Xbox is also, I don't have the Xbox,
Yeah.
but the Xbox is also a really hard one to get also, right? I don't know. I'm full disclosure, and I told you this last night. You wanted to talk about the Knicks, the playoffs, sports.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I haven't watched a TV show, a sporting event. I played a little bit of games. The last 35, 45 days of my life has been unbelievable in great ways. I'm not saying crazy shit like I'm saving children from burning buildings. I'm saying I've been so out and about and doing shit. I haven't watched a live sporting event, Sports Center, in over a month. It's never happened to me since I'm a fucking teenager.
The Knicks are in the playoffs.
I know. Maybe that's why. Maybe because I distanced myself and I don't know. I know. But didn't they lose last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you didn't watch them.
Fucking, what's his name? Trae Young? Right? Is that who it
He's
was?
nice with it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like him.
The new generation's taking over.
No.
Ja Morant?
But I'm just being real with the audience because we do talk sports on here. I have been so disconnected from everything for the longest time that, this is where we're at, bro. I'm getting back into it, bro. We've been unpacking totes there, and I'm in here by myself doing a lot of shit when you're fucking out or, I've had a lot of friends help me out. Shout out to Ryan and Will. I've had a lot of people, Gigantor. Thank God Gigantor helped. He hung up all this shit. Although I hung up some pictures the other day. Look. Captain America's hung up. And I got that beautiful, the wolf painting. It's over there. You didn't see it. I know you walked past it, but I hung that shit up. That wolf painting is, me. I like the wolves, bro. I like the husky. I like the wolf. That's my spirit animal, bro. I'm excited about it, man. Can you let me be excited about wolves? I was going to wear the wolf. I just got a beautiful wolf hoodie, Alaska hoodie.
You went back
Oh,
for
not
that,
a hoodie.
right?
It was a crew neck. Where?
To the shop, Windsor Parks.
That was a cool little thrift shop, actually. It's a resale shop, so it's not a Goodwill where I'm gonna find a shirt for $20, but their prices are super fair. I got a lot of single stitch, vintage $20. It's not, they're not trying to rape anybody on price, which is, but that shop is cool and it's right next to the record store. So that's a good one too, yeah. The record store, I mean, like, you know, I think a lot of people already saw what we got here. I don't know if we want to go through these. Big Pun, shout out Benny the Butcher. Yo, Benny the Butcher album for $20 is not, I mean, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
what about the GoldenEye? People saw that?
Yeah.
They don't know about that.
What, the GoldenEye? It's GoldenEye orchestrated, meaning it's like orchestra sound. But this is cool because look at the vinyl. Look at this shit.
Yeah, GoldenEye 64 too, right?
I know. Yeah. Well, that would be the game, Doyle. Best first-person shooter of all time? It's probably not. I still think it has great replay value. You know, some people act like it doesn't. I'm like, I don't know. How could you not plug in 4 controllers? It's like you in Mario Kart, right? How is that ever going to get old? I'm not a Mario Kart guy. I'm like the only person in the world that's not. I know. I don't like Pokemon. I don't like, what is the other thing you like? Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't think many people are into that. I don't fuck with that. And no, I don't fuck. Still don't fuck with the Nintendo Switch, for God's sakes. People are still asking me about the Nintendo Switch. Still.
It's sold out too.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
What does it tell me? I always said this. Soldier Boy sold a lot of records. Doesn't make him a great rapper. Right? Right?
Is it Drake?
Yo, he is a great storyteller, though. He is a great story. All right, give me another topic. This is reckless now. See, with no segments, it's reckless.
What do you mean?
When we're not chopping the show, we're just going, then
Oh, God.
people are either going to love it or hate it.
All right, this guy's good. What's your thoughts on crypto?
It's another sore subject for me. Because you call me every night fucking with all your coins that you're buying and you think you're fucking amassing this empire and you're just wasting your money. Like, pay your phone bill, Doyle. Like, let's not... But I'm serious, bro. Like, who are these people? Why does everybody think I'm not a financial advisor? I actually, tomorrow morning, shout out to Ryan. He's hooking me up with Ricky, my boy Ricky. He's gonna be my new CPA financial guy. Thank God. You know why? Because you don't want to see my bank statements, okay? And the way that I do things, like, I need help, right? So who the fuck am I to just invest a bunch of money because the internet says to do it? And also, you're thinking way too small. Doyle, what did you tell me the other day? You made $200. What did you say?
Yeah, I made like $200 or $300.
Okay. How much money did you invest?
Like $75.
Okay. I'm not saying it's a terrible return. Do you know how to get that out so you can use it as actual cash in your hand?
How do you do that?
Right. And also, are you going to report that to the government that you made gains on that? Or are you going to just say, fuck it, and put it in your PayPal, then put it in your... I mean, what are you going to do?
I have to report it?
These are the things, man. And never mind when you're only talking you made $150, whatever you made. I'm talking about big shit. Like, you got to... Here's what you're supposed to do. Okay? All you crypto experts. Okay? Stack your money enough that it makes sense to invest, like big time shit, instead of just doing $10 here and think you're going to make 30 grand. It's not going to happen. Get your shit together, get passionate about something, find out how to use that passion to make money off of it in an honorable way. Because sitting around waiting for Bitcoin in the year 2021 to go out of control, if you didn't already buy in at 2011, I don't know when Bitcoin really started, but somewhere 10 years ago would be a great idea, even maybe 5, but at some point, whatever. All I know is I'm into tangible assets, bro. You know me. That's why I have all this shit. I know I look like a fucking maniac, and I am a maniac, but I have tangible assets. And if shit ever went south for me, I don't have to worry about, well, I got this Bitcoin thing, and no, I got shit, bro, which I'm never going to sell. I'd rather just be fucking dead than sell any of this shit. But I'm just saying I'm into tangible assets. I don't look at cryptocurrency as that, nor am I a financial expert. I don't really know, but I know enough about it that I don't fuck with it. And I've been that way since day one. And you know who I listened to talking about crypto is your boy Dan Pena. You know him. That's the old guy that's a billionaire that screams at people. The little guy. You know that guy? You're all a bunch of pussies. You know that guy? You know what I'm talking about. Bro, I think his name's Dan Pena, right? I'm pretty sure it is. He was saying if you knew who really was behind crypto, like really, Bitcoin specifically though, really behind it, he goes, you couldn't sell it fast enough. Now, I don't really know what that means if some weirdo with some like child molesters behind it, so that, because he said if you found out, it would go to zero immediately. That's what, you know.
Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein is the creator of Bitcoin. Now, if the public knew that, and then everyone in the public knew that everyone knew, because that's really all that matters, then something like that could happen. Now, I don't fucking know. And now we said Jeffrey Epstein on the podcast. We're going to get flagged, and you fucking... Good job, Doyle.
Well, you said it twice, though.
Yeah, I did. I reset it. I know. Anyway, so cryptocurrency, I don't fucking know. Did I get lucky with stocks once in my life? Sure. That was luck. I always say it's luck. I'm not fucking Bud Fox, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. I just got lucky. Everything else, I invest my money into tangible assets that I also get to enjoy. People think I'm crazy with the watch thing. Who cares?
Sapphire sandwiches?
Yeah, we didn't even talk. See, that's how ranty I'm getting, bro. The Omega watch, that's a perfect example, right? Excuse me. So I go down to a watch store here in Orlando, Orlando Watch Company. Shout out my boy Fred. That's the guy who I always go see where I'm showing all those crazy watches, right? And he was explaining to me, my watch that I bought is already up $1,500. It's already up, even in used condition. I bought it brand new and I wore it once. It's technically used at that point. $1,500. Now, what do? Sell that, take the $1,500, invest the $1,500 in flip, and then I don't have the watch. What do I tell you every time, Doyle? You got to have the money and the cool shit. Without it, it don't matter. Fuck everything else. The money and the cool shit. You hear me, people? You got to have the money and the cool shit. You can't just have the money or just have the cool shit. That's not the way
I thought it was the money and the power.
Well, you're talking about like Scarface and shit, bro. No. I'm talking about acquiring a whole bunch of shit you're passionate about and also being financially secure. Simultaneously, to work in harmony. That's the way it should be. Anything else, you're playing yourself. That's it. That's it. Give me another topic. Let's go.
So if you buy shit to flip it, that's not bad.
You're trying to bait me into a conversation to get people mad at me. Because people think that I'm just against the working man and I don't... You should see some of the DMs I get if I ever talk shit about resellers.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the guy's just trying to feed his family, bro. What do you really care? Listen, nobody gave a fuck about stuff until it became popular in a certain way. And now all of a sudden everybody wants Pokemon cards. Everybody wants vintage t-shirts. I'm all about people coming into the hobby. The more the better.
Oh, the baseball cards and shit.
All of that shit. I'm all about it until it becomes strictly a money game and there is zero passion, or you're acting like you're passionate, but you're really not, and you're just trying to flip it because you think making $500 is big boy shit. It's like, just stop, man. But people are small-minded, bro. They don't get it, and I understand it. You know what? My new shit is whatever you got to do. As long as it doesn't personally affect me, do whatever you got to do, bro. It ain't changing me. I'm good. Everything about me, I'm straight, bro. You want to go and you want to specifically because you heard it's popular and there's a big price margin, go out and buy things just to hoard them, to let people like me that are passionate not be able to get them, then try to charge me 4 times the amount?
That's what's happening with Pokemon cards and me.
Well, the difference with me is that I'll never pay that kind of premium. I rather go out and find what I want, and I get off on finding things. And I know for a while I was like, I'm not the chase guy. I don't get off on the chase. I don't get off on the chase. I get off on finding it. So if I chase and don't find, I'm not getting off on anything. But if I come upon something that's special to me, and that's what usually happens, and that's the difference. That's the universe. I find shit. I find all this Carnage shit. I find the wolf paintings. I find the Virtual Boy. I find shit like that because that's the universe giving me back something for some reason. And the only thing I know is to continue to try to be a good person, to continue that going. But if I'm trying to be a good person to find those things, it don't work that way. It's got to be real. It's got to be deep. Otherwise, you're not going to... Otherwise, cool, yeah, if I want to, I can just call somebody up and pay $1,000 and get that shirt I'm looking for. And I'm not saying I'm going to find some big boy Marvel shirt by going to Goodwill every day. There's a chance, but it's not going to happen. And when it comes to vintage collectibles, I always have to clarify. Vintage collectibles, I have no problem. If you find something and you sell a shirt for $2,000, that doesn't matter. Was more talking about people with the PS5 resales or the new Pokemon cards. Every time I go to Walgreens, there's always some person asking about Pokemon cards, and they have to keep their behind the counter. Like, hey, why aren't they just on the shelf? Oh, because the resellers come in, they buy them all, then the little kids get mad. I don't know. So you're on board with it. I know that you're all about buying and flipping, and I'm talking about opening a retail store. So don't get me wrong. There's a little bit of a difference when it comes to vintage stuff, curating the right vintage stuff. Anyone could buy something from the 80s and 90s. There's a lot of bullshit that's out there too. It's the right stuff, the right vibe, the right cut, the right quality. There's a million things that go into it. And you know how you do that? Knowledge, bro. Passion, being in it for a long time. These motherfuckers that are in it for a year, I'm not even talking about the 19-year-olds. I'm talking about fully grown men that realize all of a sudden that vintage culture is hip and popular and can be capitalized off of, so they go and do it. Now, the big companies do it too. I go to Bloomingdale's. They got a whole vintage looks section where these companies are making vintage looking Jimi Hendrix and shit, and they're selling it for $60. It's like a Walmart t-shirt. And I'm like, that's whack. But I understand that that's corporate America. Going into specific single people that are doing it for that is like, eh. And people do it all over the world for all different types of things. It's, I always say if selling a carpet of this style was popular, people would do it. They don't care about the carpet. They just want the money. It happens to be that I'm in the world of this. I'm in that genre, so I see it. And when it affects me, I don't like it. So sell vintage shit if you're smart enough and you know what you're looking for, and you could buy a t-shirt for $2 and sell it for 500. More power to you. If you're a loser and you're using bots for sneakers, or trying to scam managers at Target to get PS5s to make $300 off of it, you're a scumbag. I can't make it any more simple than that.
Well, they stopped selling Pokemon cards at Target because people were harassed and follow the fucking
completely
vendors.
stopped selling a product because people were getting harassed and sometimes even hurt and whatever. Followed home and all that shit. You think that's because somebody really wants a hologram Charizard? I don't even know if that's real in the new thing.
You got it though.
Okay, that's an OG one. I thought that was cool, and I got it for a good price because I had all those stamp cards at the comic book shop. That cost me $40 out of pocket. That's worth $40. Am I wrong?
Yeah, 100%.
$200, $300 card, whatever it is, right? So for me, I bought it as a half joke because it was $40, and it's funny that I bought a Pokemon card. The only person I know, it's not a person. The only thing I know in that shit is Charizard because it's the most popular. So I'm like, fuck it, who cares? Not a bad investment for me to throw it on my desk and leave it there. I don't really care. But I'll never be a poser and act like I don't know anything about Pokemon. You're the Pokemon guy. I know nothing about it. So
you got Joe Budden first edition.
Yeah,
Electrode.
yeah. What was Electrode? Yeah, he looks like Joe Budden. Yo, listen, the internet wins every time. I always thought that looked like Joe Budden, or at least a couple years. Bro, I go on the internet, it's like a real thing. Yeah, if you type in like Electrode Joe Budden, they have like side by sides. I'm like, oh, I just thought because of the beard, I thought I was being like smart.
What's up with your boy though? He's acting up, right?
Joe Budden. Yeah, well, you know what's funny is a lot of people requested me to talk about that too, which is funny, and I know why. It's because I'm friends with Maul, so shout out to Maul, and Maul follows me, and people follow me because Maul. And obviously Maul and Rory being a part of the show, or were a part of the show. I could touch on briefly. We're deep in the show anyway. Shout out first time, last time listeners, like Joe Budden says. I like Joe Budden. Joe Budden, it reminds myself a lot of me. And we have a lot of the same characteristics. And I don't mean like some of the shittier things. I just mean like I don't know, being passionate or always thinking you're right about certain things. And like, and I always fucked with Joe Budden anyway. I mean, even as a rapper, the whole Desert Storm thing and like just Def Jam at that time, I was into it. So I enjoyed the podcast. I was there since basically the first episode. It's one of my main podcasts in rotation with like Fighter and the Kid, Joe Rogan, Joe Budden, and a couple other randoms here and there. And you know what? Like to see turmoil on the show, because I was invested with Rory and Maul, which are two of the people that are on the show that are friends of Joe's. And then like something happened where either money came into effect, like something weird with money was in there, where like there was $400,000 missing, and like, so Doyle, if I ever steal $400,000 from the show, just know it's for the best interest of the show. No, I don't know, but they said there was all kind of problems with accounting, and there was a lot of shit going on. So eventually he fired them on the show, and then Rory and Maul made their own little situation where they were explaining themselves and explaining what was going on with accounting, and they get paid on a percentage based off the revenue, so they don't have a salary, but they weren't letting them look at the accounting books. It was all kind of weird shit.
That's kind of like what you do to me, though.
Well,
I can't look at the accounting books.
No, what, my accounting books? What do you need to see?
The percentage of the podcast that I'm getting.
Oh yeah, so you think? I forgot. You think that I have money because of the podcast that we haven't done in a year, and the one that we did a year ago had like 1,000 views. So where are we getting the money from?
It all makes sense now.
Okay. What does it make sense of?
I'm paying this apartment basically.
Oh, okay.
Off the podcast
You're
that we
paying
did
for this
season
apartment?
1.
Okay. What about 3 years I've been doing it on SoundCloud to build a little bit of a fan base? You're a cocksucker, you know that? You're a scumbag. Anyway, Joe Budden thing.
It's over.
No, Joe. So Joe has his other friends, Ish, and that's what he does. So he's got his other boys to fill in. He's keeping the machine moving. I respect both sides of it. The only thing I don't respect is if Joe knew that there was money missing and let it go, or just if there was some funny shit with that. Like anybody, I wouldn't respect that. Who would respect that? I fuck with Maul heavy. He's a good ass dude. I mean, like, talk about a stand up dude. Like Maul is a real stand up guy for real. I don't know Rory at all. I know Maul. Super good dude. He's going to be successful whatever he does. I don't know if they can reconcile. I enjoy the show. I would like to see them back together. I'm just a fan, though. If there's real tension underneath that can't be resolved, apparently Joe said some wild shit. It is what it is, bro. Nothing I can do. Next topic.
All right, well, we got an eBay list right here. Ends in 1 minute. Castlevania Belmont's Revenge for the Game Boy.
You randomly bringing up an eBay. Okay, what is it?
$735.
And it's Simon Belmont from Castlevania?
Brand new.
What is it, though?
It's a Game Boy game.
I was confused. So it's a Game Boy, sealed Game Boy game for $730. And what are you trying to do? Coerce me into fucking...
Yeah, you can get it right now.
I don't want it. I don't want... You and your boxed Game Boy things. Like, I don't do boxes.
They're going up in price.
I know.
Like
You did
crazy.
buy me Resident Evil, and you did buy me Metal Gear Solid for my birthday.
You can't even find those anymore.
I know. And they're the only boxes. Well, actually, no. I bought Street Fighter Alpha 3 on... the fuck is it? On Game Boy Advance. But that's a really dope complete unbox. You know me with the fighting games. Recently, I've really, really went ham just trying to acquire those last few fighting games on PlayStation, like all the random Alpha games, Street Fighter, shit like that. So those have been some good. I've had some really good pickups. I found that other game store, which is incredible. But I don't like to often go to the game stores because you really get kind of raped on the price. Like, they are what they are, but I really don't like to participate in that as much. Like, really full on retail, $65 for Mario Kart on 64, like one of those kind of deals.
But you get it right then and there.
No, I understand that, but there's got to be a happy medium, and I understand that you got to go by the market value. Although I caught them slipping multiple times, and that one girl almost got fired for it when I got that what was it, Batman Beyond on 64 for $15. The guy was like, "Why is there a $15 sticker on that?" And I looked at him. I'm like, bro. He goes, "I'm gonna give it to you for that price, but I mean, she's got to be more." I'm like, listen,
Somebody's gonna get lashes.
I knew that it was worth more than $15, and I didn't have it. Black Heart. I'm down.
That's a good game.
Yeah, it was pretty. I don't know if it's a good game. I like the art style. I don't know how great of a game it is, though, bro. Batman shit is hot though, especially 90s animated series shit. The T-shirts are fucking through the roof. I see a lot of my boys fucking Heat Broker, Vintage Wiz, fucking all these guys, bro. Future Past, shout out to Josh. That got like some serious tees like that, bro. Some of those guys, their T-shirts are like, my shit ain't shit. See, the beauty about what I love is I love all of those, but I also love the most random, obscure shit. And just because it's my style. You know me, I love the random location shirts. I have a Romania shirt, bro. You see me in the Romania shirt, my Arizona shirt. All that kind of random 90s art style. It doesn't need to be fucking... Venom, crazy, I like those too, the all over prints. I don't know.
I thought you were gonna get Fear and Loathing.
I do want that. I think Wiz had that, and what was the other one? The American Psycho. They're like $2,000 now, though, bro.
Damn. Well, vintage shirt games has been going up a lot too.
You picked up a few shirts recently. Can you get a Nintendo shirt? Or a Zelda shirt?
Oh yeah, Oracle of Ages and Seasons. Nintendo Power shirt.
Yeah, well, that's cool that it's Nintendo Power. And also, the shirt game gets confusing, bro. There's a lot of shit with the shirt game. You got to do your research. You got to know your tags. You got to know your stitching. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of fakes out there, and people don't understand what the difference between a fake and a bootleg is, and it gets sketchy. Perfect example: the Rage Against the Machine Wu-Tang shirt. That's a perfect example. It's already a bootleg, and then there's fakes of the bootleg, and then the art on the fakes don't match the. I mean. That was a one-night-only concert parking lot shirt. There shouldn't be that many floating around. Motherfuckers get the vintage blanks and then they print it on them. Oh, and by the way, speaking about making money off the podcast and not giving it to you, I'm working with my boy Josh, Future Past NYC, some of the best shirts, vintage. If you want real deal big boy shirts, like Josh got the shit. You met Josh. We went to Virtual Fleet.
Oh, yeah, he's cool.
And he's going to get me some vintage blanks. Maybe 25 is the number I'm looking for. And I'm getting some stuff designed. And we're going to print some merch. But we're going to do it on the vintage shirts, though. And, shout out to Josh because, those are hard to come by. The real deal, single stitch, vintage blanks that are in good quality. He doesn't have to do that, you know what I mean? I'm going to pay for them, you know what I mean? I'm not going to just send them all to me. But they're really hard to come by. And he said he has a stack of them he's been saving. And I appreciate shit like that. So just so people know, we're going to do merch. We're definitely going to do merch for the show this time. But I've been saying that for a while. I just want it to be right. It's important to me that it's the correct, the look, the feel of it, just like your boy. I forgot. I'm sorry that they slipped my mind the name of the company, but the Heaven's Gate shirt that I bought. I love that.
With the alien in the
back.
back.
Alien, bro. My boy Applegate. Dude, I really like the Heaven's Gate cult and the fact that there's another person out there that likes them enough to make vintage style shirts based on the cult leader. I'm down every single time. Every single time, bro.
You're going to scare children with that shit.
What, with the alien on the back or your boy's face on the front?
Both.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, you don't want to go out with me in public sometimes. You're like, bro, you're gonna wear that out? I'm like, what do you mean? You already see how people react to me when we go out. It's fun. You know, it's just good. We have a good time, dog. We go to Target, we have an adventure. Remember when we went to Target and the and the cart in the middle of the road just completely broke on you? But you claim now, you know, Jessica said the same
They
thing.
set me up.
No, that if you get further enough away, it locks up on you.
Yeah, they got
And I had a
pumped.
huge argument saying there's no way that Target is investing that much money in their shopping carts that they have trackers that lock up. I don't know if that was true or not.
I might have got punked because that shit stopped in the middle of the fucking road.
The actual middle with mad cars, and I was already 400 feet in front of you because I walk fast and I was making you push the cart full of shit, and I just wanted to be at my car and put it in, right? So I look back and I see you in the middle of the road, and you're trying to pull the cart, and one wheel is locked completely. And then I had to go help you, and we had to lift the cart and move it out of the road.
Fucking stretcher and shit.
Yeah, and then I had to carry all my goods to my vehicle.
Also,
And
the
then-
Castlevania game went for $8.55.
So this is a sealed copy
Yeah.
of Castlevania
The retro
2.
market's spiking, bro. I'm telling you, man.
So what do you want me to do? You want me to dump 20 grand in it and then sit on games that I'm not really passionate about to hopefully flip in a few years for $4,000 or $5,000 profit?
Why don't you sell a few things you got?
Might do that.
Oh.
Breaking news. I might do that.
I thought you were passing it.
But here's the difference. First of all, I've given you thousands of dollars worth of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You forget that when we moved, oh, I need your help move on all this shit. And how much shit did you get freebie from me?
64 sneakers.
Everything. Yeah, I gave you that was a brand new pair of sneakers. The only reason I gave those to you is because you come to my house every time and you're always like, yo, 64 sneakers. Like, I know you wanted them.
Yeah, it's in totes.
Yeah, it's fine. I know. Well, no, but perfect example. This is beautiful, right? I got way too much shit. Me moving here realized I got way too much shit. Because what I didn't realize is that the other house, the entire garage, the office, and the game room, completely full. I tried to take the game room, the office, and the garage here. Not as big as a place. I love it way more. We still got the other house, and there's still a lot of shit at the other house. That's the thing. So I think I got to let go of some stuff because we have the game room full of stuff, and then we have the master bathroom completely packed full of totes, including the shower is filled with totes, and we just pulled over the curtain. This is 50 days into me moving here that there's still this much stuff. So what am I doing? Now, I'm not selling Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I'm selling like random shit that I have that's still pretty dope, but I just don't have a need for it. Specifically figures. I already went through and sold multi-$1,000s worth of figures. Shout out to Josh. He bought almost all of them in one shot that time. Helped me out. Appreciated it. And so, you know, if you see some shit, maybe I'll put it on that sale page I had or something. I don't even know. I hate the process of selling it and fucking mailing it out and dealing with all that shit, but I don't know. Maybe we'll just set up a flea market downstairs right out front. You think they'll say something?
Like Yola?
Dude, imagine I put out the word, we do it for like a week and just promote it, and why can't I do that? Can I do that?
I'll be sick.
Who's going to stop me, Doyle? I'm in unstoppable mode right now.
You're in downtown.
I need people to realize I am in unstoppable mode. I'm telling you. Nobody's fucking with me right now. Mind, body, and soul, bro. I'm in tune. It's over. I'm taking over. Taking over. Like Joker, bro. You ship 1 million of those things yet? Jack Nicholson. Yo, he's the illest Joker, by the way. Shout out Heath Ledger. Love him. I'm going Jack. People get mad about that, so that's why I say it. All right, what are we doing? We got more topics, bro. I can go all day. At this point, who knows how many people are still interested in what the fuck's going on with the show today?
For real?
At this point.
Oh, God. We should do a segment break, right?
No segment
What?
breaks, bro. We're going long, we're going hard. Pause.
All right, so what are we doing then? We got, do you still produce music?
I dabble. Yeah. Got the MPC going. Bro, you like the MPC. You sent me the video of Kanye with the MPC the other night where he just does Runaway and he just hits the one key
And he runs.
and he runs away, yeah.
What the fuck was that?
It's Kanye West, bro. Respect him. Even though a lot of people think he's nuts, he's still a genius in certain rights. But as far as producing music, I'm going to be honest. I'm looking to get back into the game. I already am back in the game, but I'm looking to do some kind of video game hip-hop mashup, but really do it. And then also, I've showed you old music that I've had. Remember when I got really obscure into the movie clips and I put them over the beat and mixed them? I did Goodfellas. I'm going to do some shit like that again, where I take some of my most favorite lines from iconic movies that mean a lot to me that are kind of obscure, not just like, you know, Goodfellas, like, am I a clown? Am I here to amuse you? Like a really random, maybe part of the movie that's not as popular, but important to me. and flip that on a dope beat. That's kind of where I'm going with it, but here's what's going to be cool. We're going to do the packaging professionally too. You know, that might come with merch, or I'll do some exclusive drops that'll come with an album that I pressed on vinyl. Like, I want to do some dope shit because now I got the time, the resources, everything is lining up, networking with the amount of people I've met just living in this building that are into certain art and all kind of shit. Dude, it's crazy. So we're going to have some dope shit coming up. It's going to be exciting. It's going to include music. So,
Oh.
yeah. What else we got?
All right. So we got the movies.
Okay. What the fuck do you mean by that, Doyle?
Like, have you been watching any movies? You can't go to movie
I
theaters, so
haven't
they're
done-
be releasing
Don't they-
HBO Max. And,
Don't they have certain movie theaters open?
Yeah.
Or you're not going to go to the movies?
Or the Venom, the new Venom.
Carnage, yes. Shout out Woody Harrelson. I really like. Did you like the trailer?
Yeah, it was sick.
I mean, the trailers. Listen, here's the deal. You can make a trailer look incredible. We can do a trailer for this podcast and make it look like $1 billion movie that's going to be incredible. And then people actually watch the show and it's this. It's not exactly what the trailer was. No, I know. When the movie comes out when?
I think it comes out later this year.
Yeah, right. I mean, it is this year. I forgot what the end of the trailer said.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. Everyone knows I'm a Carnage guy. It is what it is. It's not like, that's a big secret. As far as following a comic book or something like that, it really doesn't matter. I just want to see a dope movie. I don't know. Did you enjoy the Venom movie?
Yeah, I liked it. It was okay. It wasn't that bad, but it was
okay,
not that good.
right? Yeah. I don't
They can
know.
do more with the Spideyverse, though.
Yeah, I didn't think the Venom movie was that great. Of course, my girl has something for Tom Hardy. That's probably why I don't like it. Yeah, she brings up him a lot. I don't like that. That and what's the guy from fucking Dragon Ball? She likes him too. I'm like, why do you keep Vegeta? She says I'm him because I'm an asshole. That's why she. First of all, my girl likes me because I'm an asshole. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I don't fuck with Tom Hardy like that. I don't like him.
But he does the Bane, right? He's Bane.
Is he?
Yeah.
No. He wasn't Bane, like Bane from Dark Knight.
Yeah,
That was Tom Hardy. Doyle, look that up right now because I'm gonna punch you in the face because you're wrong. That was.
Well, that's why I told you to have the computer in the desk so you can look up.
Is
shit.
it really Tom Hardy, dude? I'm gonna be. Listen, I thought Ray Liotta was dead. Rey Mysterio. What's going on, bro? That was not Tom Hardy, bro. Tom Hardy did Al Capone, which was a terrible movie.
Yeah, that was him, I think.
I don't know.
All right, so what do we got on the?
Wait, so you didn't look at is Tom Hardy Bane or not? Can you
What do you
fucking look
mean?
it up, bro? It takes 2 seconds.
Looking
Type
up topics.
Bro, just type in. I want to know now. Who
Yeah,
played?
it's him, Tom Hardy.
Son of a bitch.
He's Bane.
I really like Bane.
He's got
a
the
lot.
mask on though.
Fuck.
He had mask before anybody did.
Yeah, never knew who I was until I wore the mask. Yeah, all right, I fuck with him. I fuck with Bane. Yeah,
Yeah, he's cool.
Bane
All right,
is
so
one
we
of my
got
favorite
what's up with you and the neighbor's dog? Are you gonna meet him?
the husky, man. You know what's funny? I had a chance to.
His name's Wolfie, right?
I was on the. How's Wolfie? I was on the elevator. I was with my girls on the elevator. She says, "That's your dog." There was a guy standing there, and I'm like, first of
ever
all,
met the
both
guy?
high as fuck. Not me and the dog. I'm saying me and my girl were high as fuck. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, there's so many huskies around. The guy's like looking at us funny. I'm just like, yeah, that's not him. It was him because I just saw him on the balcony last night.
Was he looking at you?
Yep. No, and I mean the guy, the owner, not the husky. I went outside to smoke on the balcony. I opened the door. I looked to my right. I always look to see if the dog's there, and it was a dude standing there. And I was just like, all right, I close the door. I'm not ready, bro. I'm nervous. I'm not ready to meet him yet, man. Me and that dog got something weird going on. I don't know exactly what it is. Ever since I moved here, we saw him when I had the pup shirt on, and he recognized the pup shirt. I was wearing the wolf shirt. We have a bond, man.
And he looks at you weird though.
He does look at me very strange. And you know what's funny? I've observed him on the thing. He doesn't do that look unless he looks at me. I don't know.
He's got the shining.
Yeah. I definitely have the shining. You already know that. So, you can have conversations entirely without speaking. What a great movie. Like ice cream doc? All right, give me a topic, man. See, this is the problem.
All right, so have you been playing Returnal on the PS5? That's a good game.
I have not.
Oh.
Is it a good game? Have you played it? You don't have a PS5. So what are you talking about? You watching IGN fucking reviews?
That's a new PS5 game.
Yeah, what is it? Eternal? Is that the medieval time shit?
I don't know.
You don't even know. Well, you just told me it was a good game, bro. This is the problem with you, bro. And I'm not letting you get your shit off, bro. I'm gonna call you out on every little thing, bro. Fuck
What?
you. Fuck you.
I'm giving you topics though.
You're
No,
not
it's like a
doing-
space game.
Okay. So we're both
I think
wrong,
it's
and
sci-fi.
but you're an idiot.
It looks cool though.
No, it might be a good game. I have no idea. I'm sorry to whoever sent that in. I have no idea what that is. Cool. Give me another topic.
Somebody came back with the stockpile of rare ET Atari games.
Well, that's a true story, though. I enjoyed that documentary a lot. We've talked about it a million times in the podcast. The guy, E.T. for Atari came out. The game was broken. They realized it was broken after the game was released. It had a problem where you fell in a well over and over, I believe, and it couldn't really be beaten. So they went back to the CEO of the manufacturer of the games, and he said, I don't care what you do, and bury him in the desert for all I care. So it was a wives' tale, and then some guy paid to have it excavated years later, and he did a lot of math, and he coordinated where we thought it might be. And who knew? There were pallets full of brand new sealed in box Atari. And now they sell some of those games with the dirt for big money, which is stupid.
With the dirt?
Yeah.
That's not bad. CIB.
Yeah, CIB with the dirt.
Yo, speaking of aliens, what about the UFOs?
Yeah, so that's
The governments.
So
I
we
told
don't-
you, man.
Yo.
And the next thing is the flat Earth, bro. They're gonna
we're
talk
gonna make
about
it
that
the
next.
entire episode without talking about flat Earth.
Or the UFO. Let's start with the UFOs.
Okay. Well, UFOs are real. I believe they're real. I definitely think they're aliens of some sort. I don't know if they're little dudes that run around. I don't know what they are. All I know is there's something going on. I mean, I don't really think it's just like Russian people that like have technology and then we're testing it and we saw them. Like, there's shit going on, bro. There's enough weird shit going on where it's like, come on, dude. Like, I guess short of a little green guy jumping out and talking to people, some people just won't believe it. But to me, I always said, the size of the universe, what are the chances that we're the only people or living entities that are intelligent enough to understand what it means for something else to be out there? That's it? That's it? It's just us and this entire ridiculous thing going on? Unless it's up to you and we just live on that flat earth and they're just guarding something because we're going to fall off the edge, right? Ice caps, all that stuff. That's what you believe.
Damn, how do you know that?
Doyle. The Antarctica, right? Was that the thing with the flat Earth? There's something on the wall and you fall off the edge of it. I don't know. Anyway, if aliens are coming, they've got all these videos, but like always, the videos are there and they're kind of weird, but they're not like super conclusive. Like, oh no, it's an alien ship for sure. I mean, obviously, it's not. It's always grainy, dark military video of a round thing flying through clouds, and I'm like, well, according to my military experience, I know that an aircraft can't move like that. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. And if they're that smart, like, where's the aliens at, though? At the same time, I'm a little skeptical, but there has to be something weird. There's something going on.
But you got good sightseeing abilities here.
And there's planes all over here at night, and I don't like it. They, like, come super, like, but they look like they're coming close because the airport is there. Every once in a while, it's sketchy. I don't like it. They look
there's
like
a private airport.
because you see the headlights at night, or I don't know. I guess they're headlights on planes, and it's coming right for us. Like, it looks like it's driving right into my fucking building or flying. I don't know. All right, we got any more topics? What are we doing? We shutting the show down?
You think that's it?
No,
Nah.
there's more topics. I don't even know how long we've been going for. Does it tell you on the fucking camera?
Oh shit, no. I
All
don't
right,
think
great.
so.
We're in the
But these are
Matrix.
new things for us.
Yeah, I know. Whatever.
All right,
Freestyle.
we'll do a couple more topics, right?
All right, go ahead.
All right, so how's the setup in the game room going?
It's going good. We're waiting for furniture. So the 28th, which I believe is Friday, we have furniture coming in, which is the last piece that's going to connect all that together. Now, are we going to have to retake? See, the problem is I couldn't leave it all alone. The guy who delivered the furniture, a tower with glass, it broke at the factory. So they said they delivered like 80% of that giant thing I bought. And they're like, don't touch anything, or when we come back, we won't install it. Well, what did I do? Put a TV on, Virtual Boy, got Penguin, got my boy Krang, PS4, Xbox, Tube TV. That whole setup is supposed to be blank. Basically, if that guy walked in here right now, he'd say, well, we're not going to finish assembling that because you broke protocol. So what do I do? When they come the 28th, I have to take all that down? Or do I try to sweet talk and be like, bro, it's all right. Just put it,
Nice, sweet talk him.
Sweet talk him?
Because it's been a long time.
Yeah, well, dude, that's another thing. I spent a lot of fucking money at that furniture place, and they delayed this shit 3 times. And when they finally got here, it was broken. And you know what the guy offered me? I'll give you like $100 back when we install. $100, bro? What do you mean? I want my fucking furniture. You lied to me and told me. Don't get aggravated. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. And people are going to be mad that I'm mad about furniture when there are fucking starving people out there. I understand, but it still sucks. That's bad business. Don't tell someone that you can get it the next day, then the next day say, oh, it fucked up, and then say it's 4 days later, and then go, oh, it's not 4 days later, it's actually 2 weeks later, and then when it comes 2 weeks later, it's fucking broken. And then I'm just, hey, take it in your ass, bro. No big deal. Here's $100, even though you had to wait 3.5 weeks when you solely were buying something predicated on the fact that it was next day delivery.
Yeah, but we got the new desk.
I love the desk. I got 2 desks. Love the desk. Sent from the same guy. The guy that bought it from, he's a very nice guy. I'm not saying he's the one specifically delivering the furniture, but you know, I'm going to leave names out of it and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into that. But anyway, look, I mean, most of the furniture came in and it's great. It's just that aggravated me. But you know what? As far as what the person was asking, which was the game room, I don't have a set time. I never work on that schedule. If it takes me a few months, it takes me a few months. The other game room took 10 years. And it was pieced together little by little. This is a little different because we already have everything and it's more of like coming to life. I like it to come to life organically. That's my main thing about it. I like when things, you know, I randomly pick up things and they speak to me and I move things. I spend my nights, you know me, like moving shit around. And, you know, every time people come over, like, what did you move this time? Or like, yeah, I know. I'm going to fucking move stuff around. I move couches. I do things, right? But at the end of it, it comes out the way it looks and I just like it. And it's just like, I don't control it. My brain does that. I don't even know, bro. I'm just like Men in Black. There's that little dude that's in my brain, you know? You know the little alien guy from Men in Black when, what was that scene when the guy they were eating the pierogies and he gets right through his neck? And there isn't it? And the little dude is in his head. The galaxy is on Orion's belt. That guy. That guy lives in my head for real.
That may be what the government's trying to say.
Oh, okay. Well, I already knew that because that guy's in my head, bro. He just chills in there. That reminds me, you ever seen that show on MTV back in the day, The Head? A lot of people don't know about that. And I watched it obsessively when I was young.
Yeah.
It was the dude with the giant head. And he had like a dude in the head. And like it was sketchy 90s MTV animation. I used to watch that and Eon Flux like crazy. Everyone knows I like Eon Flux.
MTV back then was a shit.
Bro, beautiful. Beautiful. Beavis and Butthead when it was like Beavis and Butthead for real. Like, yeah. My father used to hate that I watched Beavis and Butthead, bro. Bro, it was bad when I was young because, you know, I have 3 older brothers. So I was exposed to shit much younger than everyone else. So, like, when I was a young kid, I mean, watching Predator, Alien, fucking Poltergeist, fucking Exorcist, sketchy movies when I was super young. But, like, my dad always hated MTV, bro. Like, we weren't allowed to watch it in the house. Like, if he came in the room, we had to shut MTV off. I mean, he was a strict dude, bro. He was a strict dude. It was just, but, I mean, Beavis and Butthead specifically, he fucking hated. That's all right, though. I mean, I can understand why. It didn't. If you lived like Beavis and Butthead, you wouldn't be a productive human being. So, all right, let's do one more topic and get out of here. I don't even know how long we've been recording. It feels like a while.
That'll be the last topic then. Any changes? Like,
Toya, I have to believe you're fucking with me. That is the first question you asked me when I asked for topics, and it was such a generic thing, it didn't make sense. So you're going to end the show asking me the same question. You have to be fucking with me. Or there is a severe chemical imbalance in your brain.
All right, any changes to the podcast?
Yeah, Doyle, we talked about that too. No segments, long form. I know. You don't like that I'm right, but I'm right. It's okay. I'll just end the show on that, and that's completely fine. We'll work it out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad that we're back. We're going to attempt. I'm saying attempt. I'm down. If this knucklehead gets here, we're going to do an episode twice a week. It's a perfect mix. We'll do one maybe on Monday. We'll do one maybe on Friday. That way you got the beginning and the end. You can watch it over the weekend.
Well, maybe we could do a night one.
Maybe we will. Maybe we'll fucking have a Patreon and people want to donate to help you out.
Oh,
and I'll provide receipts where I'm giving you the money, and we'll see how much money you can get. How's that sound?
You better not do the Joe Budden shit, though.
I won't. We'll do proper accounting, and we're going to start a Patreon, and we will have proper receipts if people request that you're getting the money. I will cash app you whatever the money is, and we'll screenshot it that it went to you.
Give me Miles' contact.
Listen to me. Actually, you know what, though? That might actually be a good idea. It could work. And then you're just going to buy a bunch of Pokemon cards and tell me you have no money. This is going to happen. And be like, bro, let me get like $100 real quick. And then you're going to go out and try to buy Pikachu or some bullshit thing. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I am super happy that we're back. We got a lot of content coming. We may even do some extra blog shit. Might do some night shows like this idiot's talking about. So, you know, keep an ear out. If you enjoy the show, share the show. We got merch coming. I mean, let the people know, bro, because we're going ham. It's going to be exciting. Are you down, or are you just going to flake out on me after one episode?
No, we got it.
Okay. All right.
We're in.
Until next time, peace.